Top 3 challenges coaches have with selling and how to overcome them. I want to tell you a story about a coach I worked with. Now, she had been in accounting for over 10 years. She was sharp, committed, and cared deeply about her clients. She wasn't just doing their books, she was helping them make decisions, avoid mistakes, and growing their business. The problem? She didn't see herself as anything more than an accountant. And because of that, she wasn't getting paid for some of her most valuable work. Today, I want to share her story with you because the 3 challenges she faced when it came to selling are the same ones that I see many coaches and advisors struggling with today. And when you overcome them, you can change your entire business game, which not only impacts you, it impacts those you serve and the important people in your life. All right, back to the story. Now, she billed by the hour, and she gave herself maybe a 5% raise each year, and she felt like she kind of hit a wall. Her energy was fading. She felt like her business was running her instead of the other way around. And maybe you've been there, where you know you're capable of more, but you feel like you're stuck. You're on repeat. And so we got to work, and here's what we found. Challenge number 1, the mindset and identity shift. Her first big hurdle was identity. She saw herself as just an accountant, and that identity came with limits, hourly billing, incremental raises, and the belief that clients would only pay her for her technical work. But here's the truth. Your value isn't in the hours that you work. It's in the results that you help your clients achieve. So we worked on reframing her identity from accountant to advisor to a transformer of businesses. We talked about the lifetime value of her advice. We looked at case by case after she had guided her clients, the thousands of dollars she helped them save or take huge leaps forwards. When she began to own that role, she said out loud that she started showing up differently. It energized her. Her confidence shifted. And this is something I want you to take away. People pay in proportion to the value they receive. If you undervalue yourself, they will too. If you were to reframe your identity today, not just what you do, but the transformation you create, what would you call yourself? All right, let's move on to challenge number 2, the dislike of selling. The second challenge was a big one. She hated selling, and I get it. A lot of advisors feel the same way. She pictured selling as pushing something on people who didn't want it. She didn't want to pressure her clients. She didn't want to feel like that. But here's the mental shift. Selling isn't about convincing. It's about guiding people to the best decision for them. No manipulation involved. You just need to help people understand what their challenges are, what's blocking them, give them a path to success, and help them get to where they want to go. So what we did is we built a process for her so she could engage, assess, and enroll prospects and clients into her programs. Let's break each one down. Engage. This is where you start the conversation. It's connecting with people. It's leading with curiosity and understanding what they value. Assess. This is where you ask questions to uncover needs, goals, and gaps. And then enroll. This is where you show them what's possible and invite them to step into, take new actions to achieve new results. Now, once she started seeing that sales was really about creating new possibilities for people, it stopped feeling awkward. I told her, you're not taking from your clients. You're giving them a chance to get a better result. And here's what's most interesting. Once she followed the process, she realized she didn't need to close anyone. People started asking her how to get started. People started valuing her advice. Think about your last conversation with a prospect. Did you try to convince them or did you guide them? Challenge number 3, no framework to follow. The third challenge was that she gave great insights, but it was all from the top of her head. It wasn't following a framework. It was harder for her clients to see where they were going. There was no distinction between the services she was getting and a different program, a different path. There was no roadmap for improvement. And without a roadmap, it's hard to track progress or even know that you've won. So we gave her a simple, repeatable framework she could use with every client. It showed the steps, the milestones, and the results to aim for. It also made her work more scalable because she could train her team to follow the same simple process. And here's the benefit. When clients see the roadmap, they believe in the journey. They can see where they're going. When they see progress being tracked, they value the work that much more. Now, once she shifted her identity, followed the sales process, and used the framework, things changed rapidly. She increased the average customer value by over $700 per client. That was a massive impact, which freed up her time to let go of those unprofitable clients to attract better ones. Her excitement came back. She felt in control again. And to sell great, she even booked her first trip to Europe, something that she had always dreamt about, but it was never the right time. The most important part, she didn't wait until she felt ready. She took one step, then another, and those steps led to transformation. If you're watching this and you've been feeling stuck, undervalued, or uncomfortable with selling, remember, you don't need to fix everything at once. You just need the right steps and the right order. And that's exactly what I'm looking to guide coaches and advisors to do. If you want to learn the process that helped her and so many others transform their business, definitely connect with Growth Amplifiers. We're glad to share the resources and assets we have. Follow our next video as we'll be sharing more helpful tips to help you amplify your business. If you're not sure where to start, just start with taking one action from here right now. Just take an action. Move yourself from where you're at one step forward. You'll start seeing the path ahead of you each step that you take. Till next time, keep on amplifying.
To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.